And then again, junk food is designed to override your self-control.
Junk food is designed to override your self-control.
This isn't a weakness or a lack of temperance. This is engineering. Shalom, family. Brother Nicodemus Oda Smith, the Minister of Health here. I want to open a conversation, not an argument, about our Sabbath habits, especially what we bring into the sanctuary and into the lunchroom. Isaiah the prophet said this: "If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, not doing thine own pleasure, nor speaking thine own words." That's Isaiah 58:13. Now let's slow that down, because a lot of people like to debate me and what I do on the Sabbath according to this verse. In English, pleasure is a feeling of happy satisfaction and enjoyment. But the Hebrew word in Isaiah 58:13 is hefets, or hefets, meaning delight, desire, something one takes personal satisfaction in, a thing pursued for one's own gratification, or a self-directed indulgence. In context, Isaiah 58 is rebuking Israel for treating the Sabbath like every other day, pursuing their own cravings, claiming to seek the Most High. Let's talk about the cravings we bring in bags, boxes, and trays. Every Sabbath, our lunchrooms filled with our own pleasures. Cheetos, Doritos, cakes, pies, muffins, pops, even juices. All ultra-processed, all engineered for maximum dopamine. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Sugar activates the same reward pathways as heroin. And that's not my opinion, that's neuroscience. Studies show sugar triggers the mesolimbic dopamine system, the same core circuitry hijacked by opioids. In rat studies, animals even choose sweetness over heroin or cocaine when they're given the option.
Wow.
Sugar binges cause withdrawal symptoms similar to opiates. Withdrawal, tremors, anxiety, temperature drops. Ultra-processed treats can spike dopamine up to 200% above the baseline. Family, sugar don't just hit the spot. According to the research, sugar hits the same spot that heroin only sends postcards to. Anecdotally, Dr. Michael Brown, he a religious guy, but he once remarked that kicking the chocolate habit can be harder than kicking heroin because chocolate is socially acceptable, constantly available, and engineered to hit the brain's reward center with precision. Right. This is widely quoted in food addiction discussions. His point is about behavioral difficulty, not pharmacology. And then again, junk food is designed to override your self-control. This isn't a weakness or a lack of temperance. This is engineering. Google bliss point. Food scientists, especially Howard Moskowitz, created the bliss point, the exact ratio of sugar, salt, and fat that makes food irresistible. It's called the Goldilocks zone, where your brain says, just right, give me more. Ultra-processed foods trigger dopamine spikes far beyond anything found in nature. Now let's talk about Cheetos and the perfect crunch. Frito-Lay scientists discovered that around 4 pounds per square inch of bite force creates the most satisfying crunch, what they call dynamic contrast. That crunch, plus the way Cheetos dissolve in your mouth, tricks your brain into thinking you haven't eaten anything, so you keep going. For thousands of years, our ancestors ate light on the Sabbath. Simple foods, restful foods, foods that didn't inflame your whole body or your mind. But today, we bring the most addictive substances in the modern world into the sanctuary and proceed to binge. Now, this isn't about condemnation. This is about healing. Now, check me out. Elders, family, hear this part carefully. The Sabbath is the day when we practice freedom. Freedom from our labors, freedom from our burdens, freedom from the world's demands. Freedom from the things that enslave us. But if the foods we bring into the sanctuary are biochemically engineered to enslave the mind, then what we have actually done is we have accidentally brought Egypt into the wilderness. Isaiah 58 is about restoration. And maybe, just maybe, the Most High is calling us to examine not only our words and our works, but also our appetites. Because a people who cannot control their cravings cannot fully walk in their calling.
Wow.
Isaiah 58 says, don't pursue your own pleasure on the Sabbath. But what if the biggest pleasure we bring to church is in the lunchroom? Sugar triggers the same dopamine pathways as heroin. Ultra-processed foods are engineered for addiction. A sincere conversation. I just want to talk to the people whose God isn't their belly. But in all seriousness, why does this matter on the Sabbath day? Isaiah 58 is about alignment, bringing our desires into harmony with the Most High's desires. But on the Sabbath, many of us bring foods engineered to override our self-control, substances that dull our dopamine receptors, snacks that mimic addictive drug patterns, and habits that cloud the clarity the Sabbath is meant to restore. This is Study the Bible, not the sermon. I am Nicodemus O. Smith, the Minister of Health, the Feast Day Correspondence, and I'm just trying to have a conversation, ladies and gentlemen, an honest conversation.